Good morning, students. Today we learn about divisibility tests. Now, divisibility tests you have done in your previous classes also. So this is just a recapitulation of all those divisibility tests. So first divisibility test is of 2. Divisibility test of 2. Now you have to see whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. How will you check it? If the units digit of a number is even, units digit of a number is even, it is divisible by 2. Right? You have to note down all these in your notebook also. So whenever you have to check whether a given number is divisible by 2, you have to see that the last digit or the units digit of a number should be even. What do you mean by even? It should be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Now if the number is, suppose for example 4, 3, 2, 8, 7, 5, 6, 4, 9, will it be divisible by 2? So just by looking at it we can see that this number is not divisible by 2. Why? Because the last digit or the units digit is not even, it is odd, right? If it would have been 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then it would have been yes. If it is 1, 5, 6, 4, 2, 0, 9, 2, is it the number divisible by 2? Yes, because this is even. Last place is even. So this is the divisibility test of 2. Next we'll have the divisibility test of 3. Now if you have to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not, what you have to see? If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. Then the number is also divisible by 3. What does this mean? Whatever number is given to you, you have to add all its digits. For example, if the number is 4, 5, 7, 2, 9, 8, 5. This is the number. You have to check that the sum of all the digits, like 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 9, 27. 27 plus 8, 35. 35 plus 5, 40. You can see that the sum of the digits is 40. Now you have to check, is 40 divisible by 3? No, 40 doesn't come in the table of 3. So that means 40 is not divisible. So this number will also not be divisible. Right? So this is how you have to check for the divisibility test of 3. You have to add up all the digits of a number. If their sum, if the total of all those digits is divisible by 3, then the whole number will also be divisible by 3. Next is divisibility test of 4. The divisibility test of 4, what is it? If the number formed by the last 2 digits of a number, is divisible by 4, then the number is also divisible. By 4. For example, I have taken the number 5, 2, 6, 8, 4, 2, 8. This is my number. Now you have to just look for the last 2 digits. What is the number formed? 28. Now is 28 divisible by 4? Yes. That means the whole number will be divisible by 4. अगर last 2 digits का से जो number बनता है वो 4 से divide होता है तो बाकी that means पूरा number भी 4 से divide होगा. Right? Let's move on to the next divisibility test. Divisibility test of 5. Now for divisibility test of 5, what you have to see? That if the units digit of a number is 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. You have to just see the last number. last digit. For example, 746282. You have to look at the last digit. This is 2. This is not 0 or 5. That means this is not divisible by 5. If it will be 56492835. Now last digit is 5. That means it will be divisible by 5. So you have to check if the last digit is 0 or 5. Then it will be divisible by 5. Otherwise not. Move on to the next one. Next is 6. Divisibility test of 6. If the number is divisible by 2 and 3 both. Now you have to check for the number if it is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 3 also. If it is divisible by both, then it is divisible by 6. So you have to check for 2 and 3. Suppose I am taking the number 4, 6, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6, right? Now you can see that if I have to check for the divisibility test of 2, it is yes, because the number is even, so divisible by 2. Now we have to check for 3 also. What was the divisibility test of 3? For 3, what we have to do? We have to just add up all the digits. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 4, 17. 17 plus 2, 19. 19 plus 5, 24. 24 plus 6, 30. So when you add these, your answer is 30. That means 30 is also divisible by 3. So this number will be divisible by 3. Now as this number is divisible by both 2 and 3, so we will write that this is divisible by 6. So for divisibility test of 6, you have to see that it should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Right? Next is the divisibility test of 7. Now for 7, what you have to see, if it is divisible, if you can, or you can say if the difference of the sum of digits, if the difference of the sum of digits in alternate blocks of 3 digits from right to left, is divisible by 7, then the number is also divisible by 7. Statement is little confusing. The number is always divisible by 7. Read the statement carefully now. What does it mean? Whatever number is given, you have to form the blocks of 3. So let's take an example for this. Suppose the number is 35492875463. Suppose I am taking this number. What you have to do? Start taking the blocks of 3 from the back. 1, 2, 3, and this number is left. Okay? So what you have to do? This is another one. This is first block. This is second block. This is third, and this is fourth block. You have to take the alternate blocks from the back. From right to left means right is this, left is this. So from the right, you have to take the alternate blocks. Alternate blocks means this first block and the third block. These two you have to add. So 463 plus 492. Add these, your answer will be 955. Right? And then these two alternate blocks you will add separately. 875 plus 35. So it will be 910. Right? Now whatever answers you get, you have to subtract them. Answer is 45. Is 45 divisible by 7? No. 45 is not divisible by 7. Therefore, this number is also not divisible by 7. Number is also not divisible by 7. Right? So what you have to do? You have to start taking the blocks of 3 from the back, and then alternate blocks you have to add. right? First and third block, then second and fourth block we will add, and whatever answers you get, subtract them. If that difference is divisible by 7, then the number will also be divisible by 7, right? Now next is divisibility test of 8. Divisibility test of 8. If the number formed by the last 3 digits, of a number is divisible by 8, then the number is also divisible by 8. So in 4 we were looking for the last 2 digits. In 8 we have to look for the last 3 digits. So for example, the number is 8, 9, 3, 4, 2, 6, 5, 1, 2. So the number is 512. You have to look for the last 3 digits. Is 512 divisible by 7? Sorry, 8? Yes, it is divisible by 8. So the number will also be divisible by 8. The whole number will also be divisible by 8. Okay. Next is 9. Divisibility test of 9. For divisibility test of 9, it is same as 3. If the sum of digits of a number is divisible by 9, then the number is also divisible by 9. It is same what we did for 3. So same way you have to do. Let's take example 5, 3, 4, 2, 8, 9. So add them. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 8, 22. 22 plus 9, 31. 31 is not divisible by 9. So this number will also not be divisible by 9. Right? Next is divisibility test of 10. Now for 10, your units digit should be 0. If the units digit is 0, it will be divisible. Units digit is 0, then it is divisible by 10. So just you have to see whether the number is having 0 at the end or not. If it is having 0, yes, it will be divisible. Right? The next is the divisibility test of 11. Now for divisibility test of 11, this is the last one. If the difference of sum of digits at odd places and the sum of the digits at even places, sum of the digits at even places is either 0 or divisible by 11, then it is divisible by 11. Then the number is also divisible by 11. This you have done in your junior classes also. So once again I am repeating. I'll take the example. What you have to do, you have to just take some number, right? I am taking the number, suppose 5, 8, 3, 4, 9, 2, 6, 5. Okay. So you have to add these places 4, 2, 4, 8 first. And then you will add the even places. So odd places, even places, and then you will find their difference. So when you add odd places, 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, and even places 6 plus 9 plus 3 plus 5. Okay, add them all. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 8, 18. Here 15 plus 3, 18 plus 5, 23. So when you take their difference, your answer is 5. 5 is not divisible by 11, so the number will also not be divisible by 11. If your difference comes out to be 0 or 11, then the number will also be divisible by 11. right? So this was your divisibility test of 11. I hope all the divisibility tests are clear, because these you have done in your junior classes also. It was just the repetition. So let's move on to example number 1. Example number 1 is 3, 7, 9, 1. Now star is given. In place of that star I am putting the box, and 5. So this star you have to tell what will it be, which digit will come here, so that the number is divisible by 9. No. So for the number to be divisible by 9, you have to check which number should come here so that the number becomes divisible by 9. For the number to be divisible by 9, what is the divisibility test? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9, right? Sum of the digits must be divisible by 9. So first we'll add rest of the digits. 3 plus 7 plus 9 plus 1 plus dash plus 5. So it is 3 plus 7, 10, 10 plus 9, 19, 19 plus 1, 20, 20 plus 5, 25. So 25 plus we want dash. What will be this dash? You have to look for the number which is nearer to 25 and that comes in the table of 27. कौन सा number 25 के पास वाला 9 के लेवल में आता है? It is 27. So what will we add to this 25 to get 27? It is 2. So your number which is required is 2, because 27 is divisible by 3. Right? So we'll find the nearest number which is divisible, and accordingly we will add up the number. Right? So move on to the next example. Example number 2. Example 2 is 3, 1, 5. Here it is Z given. We have to find the Z. It is a multiple of 9. What is the value of Z? Again for 9. So for 9, same lines we'll write and we'll just add. 3 plus 1 plus Z plus 5. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus Z is equal to, we want something. So either it can be 9, okay? It can be 9 or 18. So if I take just 9, so the number will be 0, or if I take it 18, it will be 9. So both 0 and 9 you can take, because here we can fill only one digit number, not two digit number. So one digit mein 0 and 9, both the answers can be there. So we can have both the answers. Right? Is it clear? Now last example, example number 3. Example number 3 is 6, 1, 3, 0. This is x, 7, 8, 2. Now this x you have to find, and it is divisible by 11. So for divisibility of 11, what we have to check? We have to find the sum of odd places and even places. So we'll write odd, even and difference, and accordingly we'll find. Now odd places are 2 plus 7 plus 0 plus 1, and even places are 8 plus x plus 3 plus 6. These are odd places and these are even places. Okay, पीछे से odd शुरू करते हैं. Odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. Right? So 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10. Here it is 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus 6, 17 plus x. So when you subtract 17 plus x minus 10, so it would be 7 plus x. 17 minus 10 is 7. 7 plus x. अब 7 plus x we don't know. यहाँ x पर क्या लाएं कि हमारे पास 11 आ जाए? Because the number should be divisible by 11. So what will you add to this 7 to get 11? It would be 4. So when you add 4 to the 7, you will get the answer 11. So this will be your answer. X will be 4. So today's homework is to complete this exercise. It is easy. It will take time, but yes, you have to complete it. Take your time, no problem in that, but you have to complete it yourself. Now, if any problem comes up, please ask. Thank you so much.